Hi, Lilika. Okay, so now we're going to actually read the speech. So, as my instructions say, what you should do is, and I'll give you the indication here. You listen to me after the first paragraph, and then you stop my recording and you read it, but record yourself and then listen to yourself and see if it sounds right. So one paragraph at a time. So what I'll do is when I read this, I'll tell you to stop my recording. You read that part and then play it back and listen to yourself. Okay? I hope this helps. I hope you understand. All right, so I'm going to start. And I want you to read it just as fast as I am because you can't be too long on reading between words. You have to learn how to get it nice and smooth. Okay? So I will begin. What is a friend to you? How did you make your friends? Do you have any rules about how to make friends? I come from a small village in southern Nagano where our population is just under 7,000. There is only one junior high school and no high school. Most of the people in our village don't step out of the village until they go to high school. My opportunity to finally step out came last summer when I went on a trip to the USA for a student journalism program by Nagano Prefecture. I had never stepped out for such a long period of time, never had friends outside the village. End of the first paragraph. Stop my recording. You read it and record yourself, and then play that back and see how it sounds. Second paragraph. So let me tell you what changed. First of all, the trip was awesome. A 7-day trip traveling to New York and Washington, D.C. Students in the program were gathered from all over Nagano Prefecture. There were junior high school and high school students. I was the only one from my village and I was the youngest in the program, so I was very worried and nervous. During the trip, we were divided into pairs for the rooms. My roommate was Masami, a third grade junior high school student. She was 2 years older than myself. Back then, I was very shy and quiet and not a very open person. But Masami, just by looking at her, I could tell that she was very friendly and energetic and a very open person. She was the complete opposite of who I was. End of that paragraph. Stop my recording. You read it, record yourself, and see how you do. Okay, next paragraph. It was the first morning in America, and Masami asked to have breakfast together. Being shy, I couldn't break the ice, but as soon as we sat down, Masami started to introduce herself. She talked about where she was from and about her friends and family. By then, I had forgotten all about my shyness and started to tell her about myself. She was very comfortable to talk to, and even though we had completely different personalities, we talked a lot. We found many common things between us, but we had only a few similarities in our personalities. We became friends from the first morning of the trip. I thought I could never make friends with a person who had such different personality from myself, but I was wrong. End of that paragraph. Stop my recording. Next paragraph. And actually, I'm going to read all the way to the end of this page. After breakfast, we visited our first interviewing guest. It was difficult for me to understand the language, but soon found that I could approach older students like Nana, a second grade high school student, for help. She turned out to be very friendly and easy to talk to, almost like talking to someone of the same age. We talked about many different topics and had similar views on certain things, while we differed on others. It was then that I realized that I should not limit myself to only making friends that are the same age as I am. During the trip, I made many friends, and those 7 days were probably the fastest 7 days of my life. I came back to Japan with many experiences and joyful memories. The trip to America changed a small, shy, quiet village girl to a somewhat open one. It changed her into a person who could take a step forward and to take part in new experiences. All these changes would not have happened if I didn't meet those friends from my trip. I learned and experienced that friendships are not only made by those who have a similar personality, are of the same age, or are from the same village. I am only 14 years old. I will meet many new people just like today, and someday I will meet people who speak different languages. I will not limit myself because of shyness and age. I will put myself forward to make new friends from every opportunity that comes. Okay, practice. Good luck. Let me know if you need any help.